Hi guys, in today's video I am sharing our family evening routine with a newborn. I believe that the way you end your day is super important for the way you will be able to start the day after. So we are trying to be as intentional as possible with our evenings. Sometimes things do not go as smooth as we would like them, or sometimes we are not as disciplined as we should be, so sometimes our routine does not work out. But that evening that I was recording, everything was pretty normal, and even though with the newborn I think I would like to go to sleep a little bit earlier, but for now that's the way that goes. And if you would like to check out what our evening routine looks like with the newborn, keep watching. So my normal evening routine begins around 4 p.m. in the evening, in the afternoon. That's when I start cleaning up the kitchen a little bit from the day, and even though that day I was able to went and clean pretty well throughout the day, that's what I normally would do, clean up a little bit and then start preparing the dinner, because my husband will be done with work around 5 p.m. and because he's working from home right now, he would be, well, downstairs for his dinner around 5 o'clock. So 4 I would like to start dinner, and that's what I was doing then. And as you can tell, that evening we had sausages, peppers and onions for those people who eat those, and some macaroni. After the dinner is started and in the process of being done, now I can allow myself to do extra tasks around, well, the kitchen, because my laundry room is kind of in the kitchen. So I would start folding and putting away the laundry. And that evening, as you can tell, the kids were behaving pretty well. Baby Mia was sleeping really well, and that's how she feels right now, that she sleeps a lot throughout the day. She was 1 month old at the time of the recording, and if everything goes well, I can also get some work done, because the days are pretty busy for all of us, because my oldest son is doing school from home, so I have to monitor a lot of it. He's in kindergarten, so he cannot be as disciplined as I would like him to be with like staying attentive. So throughout the day I have to be with them. However, in the evening, everyone is decompressing, people are playing, someone is sleeping, so I can get some work done. So this time of the day for me is basically bouncing back and forth between my work tasks that I'm trying to accomplish and making sure the kids are okay and finishing up the dinner. The dinner is my priority. Well, I guess the kids are my priority, but then dinner, I would like it to be done on time so that no one gets super hungry, and then work whenever I can get done. And because our house is not big, it's kind of convenient that I can just turn around and see what the kids are doing and monitor them, as well as getting some work done. Now, as it is 5 o'clock, my husband comes downstairs and he has his dinner, and it is a routine that my middle son would come up to him and would ask for his food, so I thought it was very appropriate to include it into the video. So he has the dinner first, and the boys will have their dinner a little bit later, and then my husband helps my eldest son with his homework a little bit, because it's difficult for him to get his homework done throughout the day as the school goes. So we finish up the homework in the evening, and then once homework is over, they're getting dressed a little bit because it's still cool outside. We are in New Jersey, so it is kind of cool. So they get dressed and then they go outside. Me and Miss Mia are going to hang out at home because she will go, you can tell that she's still sleepy, she will go down for a nap even longer in the evening, and then I will get my food and I will finish working. She's going to eat, I'm going to nurse her here, And then I'm going to get my food and get some work done.
Why? Are you so hungry? Are you so hungry? Oh yeah. Oh, you're so hungry. Are you so hungry? Do you want some milk? Do you also want some clean diapers? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do you want a clean diaper and then some milk? Yeah? Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh yeah.
And obviously with a newborn, diaper changes and feedings are a must and a top priority in every family. So that's kind of the way that goes. The newborn is a priority for everything. And then you just structure your day around their needs and other family members' needs as much as possible. Another important thing for me is to clean up as I go as much as possible. Sometimes that does not happen, and sometimes in the evening there are a little bit more messes to clean up. But today I was able to keep up a little bit better, so yes, I was able to finish the changing table so that it's nice and clean for our next diaper change. And yes, then I nurse her to make sure that she's nice and happy and full, and then normally she falls asleep around that time for a little bit longer nap, and then I just keep working and try to get as much done for my photography work as possible. Depending on the day and depending on the weather, sometimes I try to sneak outside and spend some time outside. That day was very cold, so you're going to see, I'm just going to say hello and go back home.
Come in.
Come in. Well. Oh no, you got me and Mia.
Mama Mia.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys. It's kind of cold over here. We got our fresh air.
It's funny right here.
Uh-oh.
I can shoot you.
Woo!
And when I see I shoot
Eddie. Hey! Ow! Behave now, Daddy. So yes, the boys are having a lot of fun outside. They spend a good hour and a half up to 2 hours outside before they go back in. And I'm just hanging out with Miss Mia. As you can tell, she's nursing again. And I just use that quiet time again to do my client work. Then once she's asleep, I am able to get my dinner, and I do love variety in my food. I don't know, can I call myself a foodie or no, but I do like lots of ingredients, lots of texture. So that's what I had. I had basically everything that I cooked, plus I think it's called baba ganache. It's the eggplant spread. Once the boys are back home, they go straight to the tub because they're pretty dirty after being outside. They are a little messy. And then my husband normally gets their pajamas. That's my husband prepared their clothing for them. He gets them dressed and brings them downstairs. I serve them dinner so that they can eat nice and well before going to bed. And then right after they eat, almost always they watch cartoons for an hour or so before going to bed. While the boys are eating dinner, I try to clean up as much as possible so that I don't have to come back later to do that. I put away leftovers from the dinner in the refrigerator and then set everything up for their cartoons. And also after that is done, I am going to take Miss Mia to the tub, to the shower. It was her bath day. I wash her on as needed basis. Whenever I feel like it would be nice to make her a little bit fresh, that's when I'm showering her. And I do not use a baby tub. I just put her in our tub. I basically put a towel, nice and thick towel, on the bottom of the tub, and I cover her with a towel on top so that she's not cold basically. And I just rinse her off nicely, and she enjoys it very much anytime we come to the tub. If she cries, the moment I lay her down on the floor in the bathroom and turn on the water, she calms down instantly, and she loves her bathtub very much. And now, as she's all nice and clean and fresh, I'm going to obviously dress her, nurse her. And here that evening I was taking my opportunity to also talk to my sister. I do love catching up with my family as much as possible, especially in this time that we're stuck home and hanging out without getting out of the house. So once she's nursed, I just hold her for around 30 minutes or so. My lactation consultant told me that it is nice to hold the baby for up to 30 minutes after she nursed, so that she falls into deep sleep and she feels good. In this case, I'm pretty sure she woke up again, so I had to change her diaper. And then all of the family members were able to say their good nights to me and Miss Mia, and that's how it normally is. The boys always come in to say good night, and then my husband takes them to read the books and to go to sleep. But yes, everyone said good night, and I'm pretty sure Miss Mia fell asleep soon after, and then I was able to finish up some tasks. But yes, once Miss Mia is fully asleep, I clean up the room, make sure that it's all ready for me for the night when I have to wake up at night and change her and nurse her, so that I'm not stumbling over things and I have clear changing table. I make sure that my trash can is empty and nothing is overflowing. And then I am going downstairs and finishing cleaning up a little bit because the boys had dinner, and I do want to try to leave my kitchen and dining room as clean as possible for the morning, because we have a lot going on in the morning the next day for school and getting ready. So I just try to clean up as much as I can, as many things will fit into the dishwasher, as much as I have the energy. And that evening, I'm pretty sure I did pretty well with dishes. But basically then I will be done for the evening. I'm going to grab my snack, grab my tea, grab the pumping equipment, and eat my snack basically and pop all of the milk that is left in me. And that is correct. I also prepare drinks, cups for the boys for the morning, so that is taken care of. And when I'm nursing Miss Mia, I don't have to think that they do not have their drinks ready for them. And that is basically it, you guys. Then I go to sleep around 11 o'clock in the evening. It is a little bit late. I would like to go to sleep a tiny bit earlier, but that's the way that goes right now. So I do try to sleep in on the weekends, which works out pretty well. And that is all, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had fun watching it, and I hope it helps you with your newborn routine with your family. If you have any questions, any requests, feel free to ask me in the comments below or message me on social media. But that is pretty much it. I go down for sleep after I pump, and that is all, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video.